Willie D Live.
I'll say the last question for Keith. Keith, what would you like justice to look like for you and your family in this situation?
Well, I definitely want Buddy to jail. He got to go to jail for this, man. He can't just be running around having cocktails and boasting to his buddies that want to hear how he killed my son. You know what I'm saying? So he got to go to jail. Not now, but right now. You know, hoping and praying that everything works out and he goes to jail and get prosecuted and do him some time. You know, he took a life. There's no redos. Keith will never get a chance again to try to make it right. You know, him being caught with a weapon in his hand. He'll never get a chance to redo that. And with that being said, this guy should get a chance to continue on walking the streets. If you murdered my son and you know you did it and you're trying to cover it up with all these lies, you got to go to the pen just like everybody else. If you kill, you go to prison. That's just the law. You know, don't change the law now because you got that badge on and your skin different from ours. The law in California, you murder somebody, you go to prison.
Yeah,
that's just how it is.
Absolutely. Lock his raggedy. I'm gonna respect you. But you lock him up, man. Lock that fool, lock that clown up. And anybody who's trying to protect him, lock them up too. In fact, put his kids in jail too. All of them. White, everybody, man. Everybody get locked up. Any GoFundMe? Is there some type of GoFundMe out there for Keith?
Yeah, I did one for his daughters, but we had some complications, so we had to put it on pause because we had some women that were bickering and fight over it. You know how that is. So I started a new one for my travels when I go back and forth to take care of my personal stuff down there called the Grieving Father Fund, Keith's Grieving Father GoFundMe. I started that one up. The young lady at GoFundMe put that together for me. So I got that one going. So when I start traveling, I can have me a couple coins for that high ass airlines that I'm going to be going through. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's one of the things that he does. There's a lot of travel involved with something like this. He had to go clean, in the apartment out and just the back and forth, the rental cars. So he's been in Texas for over 20 years. The hotels, things like that, it can add up. I know that because I go back and forth a lot myself, but these are things that we don't think about until we have to think about them. So it's not that he's trying to get a windfall because of this. He's just trying to get some support financially, as well as, the vocal support socially that everybody's lending him in the community.
Look, he ain't got to apologize for that because that's what it is. And everybody needs to understand that. Anybody who don't understand that it takes money to move around when you experience a sudden tragedy like this, it takes money to get legal representation and all of that. If you don't understand that, then you didn't want to understand it and you ain't for the family anyway, so you can go to hell. I said that, not y'all, I said it. But that's how I feel about it. We got to get past this notion that everybody is trying to come up and everybody trying to hustle. Everything is a hustle. No, man, these other people, they on code when stuff like this happen. That dude, what he did, he's the killer. He's the shooter. And I can guarantee you, once he ends up in court, I can guarantee you the people that's come to his aid, the amount of money he's going to raise versus whatever amount that we can possibly raise for Keith, a family. Oh man, it's going to be astronomical, man. It's going to be totally lopsided. But we got to get past that notion, and we got to get on code. We got to get on code when things like this happen. We know this family needs support. They need not just emotional support; they need financial support. We got to kick in automatically. Ain't no questions. Just kick on in. Ain't no, well, what you gonna use it for? By now, we've seen enough of these type of incidents to know what this money is going to go towards. But thank you guys for coming on the show. And I wish you nothing but the best. I'm looking for some justice. I hope you get justice. I can't say enough about that because I can't stand these type of cats. I don't like the system that uphold them. I don't like the parents that breed them. But thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having us. We appreciate your and helping us get the truth out about what's going on in this incident. We really appreciate you.
Oh, we're gonna
thank you, Willie D. Appreciate you.
Put it all the way out there. Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
That part.
No more talk.